Do you have enough time to do the important things in life? The things that really fill you up? The things that are the biggest priorities in your life? I ask you this question because a number of amazing people that I'm working with, whether it's people that I'm coaching, people who've come up to me after a keynote, they're telling me that they're struggling to find time to do the most important things in life. It'd be what Stephen Covey would talk about, having time for the big rocks in life. Do you remember this metaphor where he would suggest you need to decide what are the most important things? And those are like big rocks. And you put those in your cup first. And then the other things that are important, the day-to-day things that you need to do, you need to make sure there's enough time for that. So you put those in next, and they might be pebbles. And after that, all the other small things, the little details of life, the emails, the other minutiae, that's like grains of sand that you pour in and it fills around the edges of your big rocks and your pebbles. What people are describing to me is happening in their lives is that their life is so full of sand and pebbles that the big rocks don't fit. And what happens when that is the case? You probably don't feel fulfilled. Maybe you're feeling guilty that some of those things, perhaps time with family, is getting pushed to the side. And you redouble your effort. Maybe you're staying late at your job, you're trying to make sure that you're burning the candle at both ends, so you're sacrificing sleep so you can get to your kids' games and also be able to see the recital, and then you're making up the time, and it's exhausting, right? So how do we get to a point where we can prioritize not just the important things in our life, but that one of those big rocks, perhaps the biggest rock, is ourselves? And if you just have a shiver up your spine and it makes you feel really nauseous, it's probably because you're telling yourself that that's selfish. But what if in fact having time for you was the most important thing you could do for all the other people around you? What if you were the most important rock? Because when you think about that metaphor, are you not a rock? Do other people? Do you not hold things together at work, in your family, in your communities? I bet you are. You probably wouldn't be watching this video if you weren't in action. And so let's take a look through this and actually 2 other videos I have planned in this vlog series about how you can prioritize yourself and the most important things in life. The very first thing is from Stephen Covey. You have to know what those big rocks are. If you don't know what the big rocks are, you're not quite sure if you're fitting in the important things or not. All you have is that niggly feeling that something isn't quite right. What are your big rocks? The rocks that you unquestionably have to make time for in your life and have to be done right. What are they? The next tip is to schedule time for the big rocks. So if fitness is an important thing, and hey, we only get one body, why wouldn't it be? Do you schedule time in to do your exercise of choice? Or do you expect it to be a pebble that you're going to fit in somewhere else? Or heaven forbid, is it a grain of sand that you're trying to make it work even around meal planning and going to the doctor's appointment? And did you even get to your physical last year? Just saying. So you need to schedule time. Schedule the important things into your week, but also schedule the big important things into your life on an ongoing basis. Book your physical now, even if you don't have to have it for a year or 2 years. Get it into your life. And here's the third thing. Find an accountability partner. I bet you already have one. If, to use the fitness goal again, is somebody going to run with you to make sure that you run? If work is one of the big things in your life, could you maybe plan your professional development with somebody that you trust? Anything that's important to you, you can certainly ask for the support of somebody to make sure that you achieve what you want to achieve. Because after all, if you can't make yourself a priority by doing those 3 things, identify your big rocks, schedule in the time, and find an accountability partner who can support you to achieve those things, then my goodness, no wonder you're losing the battle. But you are worth it. To quote some terrible pop song that's out right now, forgive me, but it's true, you are. Because when you recognize your own greatness and value the time that you need to spend on the important things in life, then you're that much more resourceful and available to support other people. My name's Sarah McVanel. I encourage you to subscribe to this either through my website, where you can sign up for my newsletter, or through my YouTube channel, so that you can keep getting insight that will help you continue to move towards your greatness and support all the people around you to be their best self as well. Be well and be great.